You might be called to wear or be seeing pink and green, and we see all this pink and green, and oh, pink and green are actually color opposites on the color wheel spectrum. So maybe opposites attract. Maybe you could also be mixed races, opposite races, not just black and white. This can be Asian and Scottish or something. I don't know. But anyway, there's like ultra Asian and something else, mixed ethnicities, mixed races, something different across the color wheel is calling you. Could be love, frankly, that is calling you, Libra. You might be eating a lot of watermelon. I don't know. Hello again. Alright, down to the last two. Who's it gonna be? I just wonder, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Libra. Honorable mention, Capricorn. Alright, Libra and Capricorn. You know what's interesting is your energies wanted to work together this go around. It kind of felt, and you guys were heavily featured in several readings this week or last week. The theme for this series is Gone with the Wind. Immediate channeled messages I was getting for you coming into this reading, Libra. I feel like you just passed something by the skin of your teeth. Or something like you just slipped by, or you just got in, or maybe you were taking a test or passed some kind of test, or it's also something to do with your vision. You could be getting like an eye exam, or maybe you're seeing something a little differently, or not seeing something as clearly as you thought you were. But you still saw it. Or maybe something you noticed was intentionally or unintentionally a little confusing. They're blurred lines, Libra. You're dealing with blurred lines here, Libra. Blurred lines. So, obviously, we don't have clear communication with someone or something, but it kind of doesn't, it feels more like this is just an internal process. It kind of feels like, Libra, you're going through some sort of self-evaluation, like making sure like you're up to par. Or again, something is also going on with, I'm getting vision heavily, or someone could, something about vision, sight. You want to make sure you're still up to par with something, and you are. Just barely, though. I must tell you, Libra. You just barely got in, or barely made it in, but you made it. I feel like you kind of pride yourself on being able to do things right the first time, if that makes sense. Or at least the first couple of attempts. You might even be the kind of student or person who you may not get things right the first time. Usually it's by the second or third time. On that final time, though, that final try, and especially if you know it's your final try, your final attempt, you're going to get it right, Libra. You're going to nail it in the bullseye, okay? You're going to aim for that target, and you're going to get it. I know you are. When it's down to the wire, Libra, when you're down to the wire, you're going to get the job done. I know you are. You have to. You have to. There you don't have an option. There are no choices about it. Alright, Libra. The theme this week was Gone with the Wind. I was also getting channeled. I actually was getting a Gone with the Wind theme. I don't know if it wants to be said in yours or Capricorn's reading, but I'm going to touch on it here and we'll pick it back up in Capricorn's reading if it gets brought back up. So I was seeing the scene when Rhett Butler decides he's going to join the military. He's going to enlist in the war to help the fellow men in arms, right? So, because he's looking around him, we know he's a blockade runner, right? And he doesn't approve of this nonsense, useless war the Civil War anyway. The stupidity of it all. And he kind of thinks himself above it all to a degree. Up to that point, though, when it's like you're being called to arms, though. He himself feels the call to arms when after the siege of Atlanta, right? When he's rushing Scarlett out of Atlanta during the Civil War. So he, in that moment, watching all of these men hurting, stumbling, falling away for a senseless war, right? Decides he has to do his part. He has to do his part. Maybe I don't know where the climate of things is headed, but there are some astrological transits going on. Maybe you're feeling the call to arms, Libra, just a little bit. And maybe you're getting a physical done. You could be getting like a physical test, so you want to develop you're making sure you're up to par, up to speed. You just want to see where you are athletically and see where you stand, you know. Or maybe you're taking up firearms techniques. So there's something to do with vision. Let's get some signs for Libra. Got to speed your reading up just a little bit. So everyone's kind of getting a slightly longer reading this week, Libra, only because of, well, it's a lot of oracle cards. I noticed that I tend to channel a lot, then pull a lot of cards, and then and then when I finally get to the tarot, you know, yeah, you know, stuff is taking a little longer, but you don't have a lot of time. You don't have a lot of time, so you've got to force yourself to cut it off. When you say you're going to cut it off, or when you know it needs to be cut off, Libra. Cut yourself short even when you have to, okay? Like, for example, I don't make these readings longer than 30 minutes. That's my rule right now, until the channel grows. So if you guys are interested in seeing longer readings, or at the very, very minimum, more readings, then do your part. Help me by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, especially if you're a returning visitor. I would love to see you around. Let me know who you are in the comments. That's if you want to. No pressure. I understand. Sometimes the readings are not for everybody, and that's okay too. That is definitely okay. And Libra, I know you can handle it. Fellow Libra, by the way. Here we go. Libra, your signs this week are Gone with the Wind. Doing something maybe that you never would do, but maybe you're feeling differently about something. A call to arms, Libra. It feels very military. I could be speaking to people in the military, obviously. What are the signs for Libra, please? A call, a telephone. You are receiving a call from the universe, a Scorpio. Number 7, the universe, source, infinite, unending, enduring, eternal creation, awakening. Wow. Perspective, the big picture, all that is creative force, the law of one. You are feeling your connection to everything, Libra. Wow. Wow. The universe is talking to you. Maybe you're talking back. You're getting a call, honey. You're feeling the call, the urge to do something. Okay? Springtime could be significant. Also, cross. Someone in here was in the military. Or this is an ancestor coming through for you right now who was in the military. Libra. New moon, the maiden within 1 to 3 months. And number 1 and number 9, Pisces. Cross. This could be ancestors of yours in the military. Alright. It was in reverse. Like, it says the sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender, puts others first for the greater good, dogma, heroic effort, purpose-driven, martyrdom, healing, the call. Libra, you're feeling the call to serve. That's what I feel like you're feeling. You're feeling the call, Libra. It could also be just in honor of those who do, you know, in honor of those who have served. You're feeling the call, honey. Wow. Wow. This is supposed to be a love message, so we're gonna try and get one out of here. You're making connection. Let me know if you're dealing with a Cancer, an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Pisces. Someone could also be, your person could be any one of these signs as well. Okay. If this is a love message, and love can be more than just romantic, you know, we can have platonic love here too. It's a love reading, period. You might be called to wear, or be seeing pink and green, and we see all this pink and green, and oh, pink and green are actually color opposites on the color wheel spectrum. So maybe opposites attract. Maybe you could also be mixed races, opposite races, not just black and white. This can be Asian and Scottish or something. I don't know. But anyway, there's like ultra Asian and something else, you know, mixed ethnicities, mixed races, something different across the color wheel is calling you. Could be love, frankly, that is calling you, Libra. You might be eating a lot of watermelon. I don't know. Okay. Within 1 to 3 months, in the new moon or in the springtime, starting from now. Let's see. Huh. What are the romantic signs for Libra, please? Chemistry in reverse, and I just saw it a second ago. What else did I just see a second ago? Oh, about the opposites. That's just confirmation, thank you. It's just confirmation you could be mixed ethnicities with someone. It is saying there is no chemistry. Well, it's saying there's a strong magnetic attraction here, but it's in reverse. Let your friends help you, Libra. Ask for and accept support from others. Let others help you. I feel like you do have a good support system. It seems like you do. Just no chemistry. No one that you really vibe with. Pay attention to red flags. That would be, the signs are cautioning you. But you're just being given the signs by your ancestors as well. So you're paying attention, Libra. But you need to. Your ancestors and spirit guides, past over loved ones, are sending you. The universe is eternal creation is talking to you. It's rather beautiful. Alright, This week, Libra, you are sat in the energy of the eternal child. Child eternal. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. The ability to see things with fresh eyes. Wow. You are getting a whole new perspective on life, ain't you? A whole sense of renewal. You could just be feeling extremely nostalgic as well about reminiscing things from your past, childhood memories and notions. I think we talked about this in your last reading, but anyway, we're having a recap because, again, you're seeing something a little differently, or maybe you're seeing someone a little differently. It's someone I think you thought that you didn't have any chemistry with. Maybe you don't. Or maybe there's a perception here that you don't have, that you're total opposites and you don't have chemistry with this person. Your person is sat in the energy of a warrior. Someone's in the military here, Libra. You can't make up energy like that, guys. You saw me pull it. Like, you can't. We're on to something here. All right, Spirit. Your Spirit's talking. We're on to something. Messiah, underlining underlining the whole spread, we have the Messiah, serving humanity with humility. And again, Libra, you are feeling the call to serve. I'm seeing something heavily too here with planetary alignments. You have had a lot of gossip around you, a lot of negative slander about you. People, not that you need to care. Like, take people off the spectrum of your life. And if you worry so much about other people, then stop sharing your business with so many people. But about what you're doing, Libra, you're focused in the right direction. The warrior, your person, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. This could be all of you. This could be everything that you're feeling. But I think you're feeling a call greater than yourself this week, Libra. Even if it's just something you used to play at, it doesn't matter. You're feeling the call. I can't get around that message. What are we using for? We're using the surreal. Okay. The surreal this week for to close out the readings for Libra and Capricorn. Let's shuffle it out. 7 of Pentacles and Judgment. Seems like also like a call to exercise your mind, or to develop your mind and to grow with your knowledge and continual growth and pursuit. Maybe it's something about needing to eat more broccoli. Or maybe you've eaten more broccoli here recently. Or eating things that maybe help you with your sight, your vision. Someone here is concerned about vision, or you, you did have blurred lines with someone. If someone's communication was coming in over the telephone and you couldn't understand them. Did you receive some kind of a ghost call, Libra? Okay. What's the situation please for Libra? Gotta speed your reading along. Here we go. Child eternal. Eternal. You could be really drawn to sunflowers as well. And butterflies. You see things with such fresh eyes, Libra. When you tap into your inner child, you can be so playful. Queen of Wands. It's also about health and vitality in the things. I feel like you're eating. You're doing a lot of artwork right now. You're putting your body back together. You're painting yourself the way you want to see you. You're taking charge of your health. Again, like you're doing some sort of health examination here. You're testing your vitals. You look good. You sound good. You feel good. All the things, Libra. You're strong. Queen of Wands. The High Priestess. Damn, honey. Your mind is cognitive. Intuition is on point. You also know you have your connection going on here with your internal self, and you're following your guidance. You're just following the inner guidance you're receiving. You don't have to be very quiet about it. You don't have to be loud about it, is what I just heard. You're kind of quiet. Sometimes you even speak with a low tone, or people have a hard time understanding you. Or no, people don't have a hard time understanding you, Libra. They have a hard time hearing you, is what I just heard. You be getting your hearing check or something. Again, it's like eyesight. Or it's like your voice keeps coming in and out, is what I just heard. So there's interference. There was some interference on the line during the call. But I think your connection with spirit is point on. So what's in the, interference, 8 of Swords. Like I'm just saying, your connection is fine. But everyone else's connection to you is cut. So there's a situation here too where maybe you're having, and the sword is pointed directly at her throat there, and she's blindfolded. It's all shadow energy though. Okay. So energy in the shadow has been aimed at your throat chakra, also aimed at making sure your voice is not being heard. Also, watch your mirrors this week, Libra. You may need to either turn them around or clean them. Clean your mirrors, Libra. You could be making some cuts. Lipstick is significant. Someone could like the color of your lips. You know, these are like mental tools that that you're using right now. This is different. We have a row, and I've never paid attention to the actual objects in this card. We have a pen, lipstick, scissors, a mirror, a rose, perfume, an umbrella, and a needle and thread. All of the objects here. Interesting. These could be tools of divination that you're using, and maybe you need to cut these lines of interference. But also, underlining, we have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, we're not far off here. It's about work. 8 of Pentacles right behind that. And the world behind the 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you just recently changed your job. You could also have travel coming up for you, or it has to do with travel, or you travel for work, that sort of thing, Libra. You don't need to tell anybody about your business or that you have upcoming travels ahead of you. Page of Cups, nurturing a little idea of yours with the Queen of Wands over the Page of Cups. The Magician, right under that High Priestess. That's some powerful stuff right there, honey. You are really tapped in on bringing this creation of yours to life. And you have, I feel like, several tools that you don't even see. It's like you don't see the tools around you, Libra. This doesn't have to feel like an attack. It feels like she doesn't even see the power of her own mind. And that is the essence of the 8 of Swords. That someone is capable of freeing themselves. They have all the tools at their disposal to do so, but they don't. It's called prisoner of the mind. We have prisoner of the mind mentality around our own intuition. We think we're trapped in a situation and that maybe interference is happening, but nothing's happening. We think we're being attacked when we're not, or we think our sight is blocked, our vision is obscured when it's not. All you got to do is take a blindfold off. 5 of Cups. that does not feel like your energy. It kind of feels like, now you can get into a little bit of nostalgia of woe is me and drink your feelings to death. But these guys are drinking 2 cups. You should look at that. How different. Normally, normally the figure is focused on the negative in the 5 of cups, and someone's sleeping on the negative and choosing to drink from the 2 cups that were offered. Someone here is choosing not to look at the negative of their situation. You're seeing something a little differently this week, Libra. You're pivoting. You're pivoting on your own mental uncertainty about a situation. This power is not outside of you. You have a direct conduit with the frickin' universe and the constellations. Plant your flag, honey. You got all the universe cards. King of the mountain. You are king of the mountain. And all the zodiac, all the entire universe is here to remind you of that. We also have layers here, like dark, light, dark, light. Like you are balanced with your light and your shadow. You're balanced, honey. The universe is trying to remind you of that so that you don't get in your own way, I feel like. And just know that as you continue nurturing this idea, whatever this is for you, it is manifesting for you. And the High Priestess and the Magician are coming out like a married couple. Who just had that, by the way? It was Aries. Aries had that this week. Not in a good way. But not in a bad way either. I feel like everyone's just getting a perspective change and a wake-up call. 2 of Swords, yeah. Do need to see something differently. You need to make a decision. Something about timing. I need to speed this up. Thank you for the reminder, Spirit. Timing, a metronome. Stay on track. 7 of Cups. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. I know something looked blurry, and again, you were worried about your vision, and you also have a lover trying to reach out to you that you don't see here, Libra. You've got options, but it's like you don't see them. This King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Alright, so we've got a pair here now. You don't see this person coming in. Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. Could be a business opportunity for you. Wow, he's got a lot going on. You know, as long as I've had this deck, I realized, and this is Salvador Dali, he was always focused on time, the melting clocks. I just realized, though, there's some cards that I am taking a second look at here. Like, it's all happening in real time. Like, I'm actually really examining these cards thoroughly. The time 8:30 could be significant to someone. 8:30. Or the 30th of this month could be very significant, which is coming up. August 30th. 8:30, Libra. The time is 8:30. Okay. Maybe that's when you're going to get this phone call. Or give one. $8:30. Whatever venture this is, I feel like it's going to be very good for you. You've got options. You're pacing yourself, getting into a rhythm, a metronome, a tempo. Maybe some of you are musicians as well. 7 of Wands. You are also protected in this. You're elevating. Okay? You're elevating, Libra. Alright, I gotta hurry it up for your person here because we don't have much time. Sorry. Warrior. You are the Sun. Nice. That's the universe coming in right there. The Sun. Oh my goodness. Hello. Happy to see you, Libra. Oh, wow. 8 of Cups. Judgment. Someone's being called to return. Someone's returning. And it's also making someone very happy. Someone who walked away is coming back. Knight of Wands. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Ooh. Is your passion coming back, Libra? Someone is imagining themselves between your thighs, honey. That's like the only place they want to be. Or this is you. Okay. So you could be also getting a call about something. Get together. This person's got their wand pointed at you, so to speak. Or something about boots. Boots? Boots is... Oh, the heck is boots, guys? Boots is like hard work, hard effort, or someone gets real hard at the thought of the other person. It's like, is that a 10-gallon hat, or are you just happy to see me? Alright, someone's been on a journey, and I feel like they're... What are they doing? Are they coming back? Coming back around? The devil? I don't know why that makes me laugh, but Capricorn, when Capricorn's energy, and we do have Capricorn here, so when Capricorn does that, it's like, hi, it's me. I don't feel any negativity off that for some reason. It feels like the sun and the devil are in balance, if that makes sense. Like you're in touch with your light side and your shadow side both at the same time. Or someone here is the Hermit. Oh my God. And the Six of Cups. Wow. Baby. Ooh. Okay. Now the blockage is bringing you out of isolation. I get it. I see it. Music could be really significant here. Really gotta speak with this person. This person could be a Capricorn, obviously, or a Virgo, respectively. We have Leo here. We have Sagittarius with Judgment. And the Six of Cups, Scorpionic energy. Knight of Wands, more Sag. Someone's taking a good look at you. Libra, this person is. It's a lot of majors for them. A lot of majors. The blockage for them was introspection. The blockage for them, someone's having an awakening. Okay? Literal awakening. That could also be, this is partly eclipse energy here. The blockage was, for this person, was going within. They were not allowed to approach you until they had done their own inner shadow work. The moon. Heavy shadow work going on here for this person, Libra. This warrior. But we have the devil between the sun and the moon now. Nine of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Two of Wands. Okay. I gotta speed your reading up now. What's hidden from this person, honestly, was the sense of their own independence and how to obtain it. And feeling, frankly, like they had to do everything outside of this connection. Not that you need to be in a connection, because that's false, and I don't want to give that message. You don't have to be in a connection to feel independent. But someone also, I feel like, sees you, or you see someone being extremely independent, doing for themselves, having gone through, the last time I even had this combo for you, Libra, I don't even know if I've ever quite had this combo for you, but I know when you go through the dark night of the soul, which is also what the Hermit is here, someone has done it, or they've watched you do it somehow. And they're receiving judgment now for walking away from you. Someone knows they abandoned you in your time of awakening because they don't understand you. You can't be mad at people these days. I'm not saying you got to justify anybody's behavior, and if someone's not going to understand you, they're not. They're not. But your person here, Libra, certainly did not understand you, and their vision was very obscured where you were concerned, heavily. Something or someone has opened their eyes recently, I feel like. They want to connect with you, but they also don't know why. They feel the intuitive pull to do so. Why? Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, because they literally want to heal and balance things up with you. They want to give to you properly now. Or they breadcrumbed. Or they've healed. The rose is significant. So this is about love. If this is still a love message. This is still about love. Someone. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to. Is that Omarion? Give you everything you want and need. Something like that. Someone just wants to love you, Libra. That's what I'm hearing. Someone sees what you've been through. And you're tough. You're badass. Yeah. And maybe a part of them thinks that they could never match you on that level. Do they need to? I don't know. I don't know. Not for you to receive love. They just want to love you. Period. Or you just want to love someone. That's all you really want. Are you tough too? Do you kick ass and take names at the same time? Yeah, you do. I don't think that's ever going to change about you, honey. I just don't. But someone still wants to love you, and you deserve that too. Advice for Libra. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to. Seven of Wands. Defend you. Give you everything. Queen of Swords. There you are, honey. Someone wants to defend the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is used to defending herself. Someone wants to defend you. You should let me love you. Maybe you should let them, honey. Maybe you should let them. Your spirit guides want to. Your spirit guides want you to know that you are supported. You are loved. Very much. Very much. You know you deserve better. You should be together, babe. Alright. One card, please, for Libra. Two. We see it just. I ask for one, they give me two. Angel of Love. Come on. And Magician in the Mirror. Whoa, Libra. The woman, the thinking woman. There you are again. The Queen of Swords of the Energy Oracle deck. You know it, honey. Keep studying your knowledge. Keep doing what you're doing. You have an angel of love supporting you. Also, the mirror. Magician in the Mirror. You're changing your appearance. Again, you're seeing something differently. Clean your mirrors, Libra. I'm also getting the Phantom of the Opera. That's been a channeled message too, coming in. That might be our next roundabout reading. Your name could be Christine. Christine. I gotta leave your reading there, Libra. I hope something resonated with you. I love you guys so much. Please come back around. Let me know if something resonated here for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.